Hey, Chrissy, let's talk about the new system. Matt Canada, very accomplished in recent years, from Wisconsin to NC State and most recently at Pitt. Broyles finalist as Assistant of the Year in the top 5 in that voting after a very pedestrian Pitt offense took off under his guidance and scored all sorts of points, most notably against Clemson in that upset win. So based on what you saw in spring practice, based on what Canada's had to say about what he brings to the table, and based on his track record, what can we possibly expect out of the LSU offense that could be a little bit different this year?
I think he brings a lot of energy, a lot faster paced offense than we had. And really the offense was just stagnant for years. And he averaged a lot of points per game with Pittsburgh. And I think that ever since he came to LSU, we've been moving in the right direction for sure. As far as recruiting, everything, a lot more emphasis on the quarterback position. Just LSU in general, the culture is shifting a lot more towards offense now as it needs to be. So I think there's good things coming in the future with Matt Canada.
So does some of that also reflect your analysis on that and the point that you just made on the Les Miles to Ed Orgeron transition as well?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I didn't like it when Les Miles was kicked out of the program in the beginning. I don't think anybody really did. It's a lot of change. A lot of people liked Les Miles, but what Les Miles did was he, in my opinion, was more of a defensive guy. He liked to hype up the team a lot, but he didn't really provide a lot of focus on offense, and that really hurt LSU. And I think that there were certain years that LSU could have made a championship run, and they were not able to because there was not enough focus on offense.
Yeah, it's been a situation since 2011 where the recruiting classes are still ranked in that top 5 to top 10 range. And we see the NFL draft just flooded with LSU players as we did, especially on the defensive side this last year, and more early departures to the NFL year in, year out than anybody in the country, even Ohio State and Alabama. But it's been a 3-loss program here for the last 5 years, and that's really not in sync with what the recruiting tells us and also the NFL draft prospectus, because the talent is still as good as it's ever been.